Hello guys and welcome to Ask MBA. I hope you guys are preparing for your CAT 2024 with the maximum effort. So in this session, again in the live session, we are going to solve another CAT level question. This question is from CAT 2014. So the topic is percentage, I guess. So I want you guys to read the question and try to solve this question on your own. Anyways, I am going to solve this question. So in my previous videos or live session, I've mentioned for the many times while solving questions from con section, you must be able to summarize the question like a story, like what's happening in the question. And again, the final is you must be understanding like what exactly you need to find out. Now, I'm going to give you a proper approach, like how to handle questions from con section. Let's try to read and understand the question first. In 2001, the transportation cost of an item was 30% of its manufacturing cost. Alright. From 2001 to 2002, its manufacturing cost went up by 20%. Alright. तो हो क्या रहा है? यहाँ पे नीचे फॉर्मूला भी दिया है, total cost equal to manufacturing cost plus transportation cost. Now these kind of questions we usually see in the questions like this kind of percentage questions. जहां पे आपको कोई भी अगर प्रोडक्शन की बात आती है, कभी आप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की बात सोचे, किसी कंपनी में अगर कुछ मैन्युफैक्चर होता है, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू आर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अ पेन, so you must be considering all the types of cost that being considered in the manufacturing of that single pen. Now what kind of cost we have? We have two kind of cost. The first one is fixed cost and the second one is flexible cost. फ्लेक्सिबल कॉस्ट क्या होता है? फॉर एग्जांपल जिसका वैल्यूज चेंज होते रहेगा, जिसका पेमेंट आपका चेंज होगा. फॉर एग्जांपल लेबर कॉस्ट जो आपका फिक्स नहीं होगा, चेंज होते रहेगा. फिर फिक्स्ड में क्या आता है? ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट आपका फिक्स होगा. जो आपका मशीनरीज का कॉस्ट होगा, दैट इज आल्सो विल कम अंडर द फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट. नाउ इन दिस पर्टिकुलर एग्जांपल वी हैव गिवन द फाइनल फार्मूला फॉर टोटल कॉस्ट इक्वल टू मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉस्ट एंड द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट. ठीक है, तो वो क्या रहा है? दोनों का 2 साल का 2001 एंड 2002 का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉस्ट एंड ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट का हमें रिलेशन दिया है. सो लेट्स ट्राई टू रीड द डेटा एंड राइट द डेटा एग्जैक्टली फ्रॉम द क्वेश्चन. नाउ दिस इज द केस फॉर 2001. एग्जांपल, दिस इज योर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉस्ट एंड द सेकंड इज ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट. विल राइट अकॉर्डिंगली. फ्रॉम 2001, in the 2001 transportation cost of an item was 30% of its manufacturing cost. So we need to assume first manufacturing cost, accordingly your transportation cost will be calculated. So let's understand or assume your manufacturing cost to be 100. We can assume anything. You can start with 10, 50 or X as well, but considering questions on the basis of 100 will be easier as compared to taking your X. So I have assumed that your manufacturing cost is 100. According to your transportation cost will be 30% of its manufacturing cost. So इसका 30% कितना होगा? यहाँ पे आ रहा है आपका 30. 30% of 100 is 30, right? Okay. Further, from 2001 to 2002, its manufacturing cost went up by 20%. Manufacturing cost यहाँ से 2002 में. Now just try to understand the way I'm writing the data. I'm not just writing step by step जैसे हम कॉर्ड्स में सॉल्व करते हैं, हर एक लाइन के नीचे एक एक क्या क्या डेटा दिया है. I'm not writing in that particular way. What I'm trying to suggest you need to picturize the data so that even if you don't understand what exactly you need to find out, after looking at this picture you will get some idea like how to proceed further. All right, okay. So manufacturing cost जो है आपका 20% से बढ़ा 2001 से 2002 में. Now in the concept of percentage, if something went or something increases by 20%, we say that it is actually 120% of the original cost, right? So original cost क्या था मेरा 100 and 20% से बढ़ गया manufacturing cost, so this will be 120, right? Now further, its transportation cost in 2002, this one was 33.33%. Now 33 1 by 3%. Can you guess or can you understand what exactly this amount is? This is nothing but 33.33%. If you guys don't understand, this is your mixed fraction. I have already uploaded a proper video how fractions versus percentage things work. You need to understand this kind of percentage. You are not going to use directly this kind of percentage. We need to convert this percentage into ratio. Now 33.33% is given as 1 by 3. Now instead of using 33.33%, what I'm going to use is 1 by 3, which will be much more easier to use this value. Now it has been said that transportation cost in 2002, this one was 33.33, like I will say 1 by 3. So it is 1 by third, 1/3 of its manufacturing cost. Now manufacturing cost is 120 and its 1/3 is, you have to just divide by 3, you'll get 40 as your transportation cost. So far we have found all the cost for 2001 and 2002. Now let's understand the question. By what percent should the total cost in 2002? Total cost was 120 plus 140. This will be 160. And in 2001, 100 plus 30, this will be 130. Now this is your respective total cost in 2001 and 2002. Now, by what percent should the total cost in 2002 be reduced to bring it back to 2001? Simple language में क्या पूछ रहा? We have understood the question of increasing value from base year to the next year. Like in the questions of import and exports or sales or expenditure, these kind of questions will be asked in future. So be prepared for these kind of questions. Now the simple question was used to be like पहले साल से दूसरे साल में कितना increment हुआ? So what we take? We take the increase margin like 130 से 160 में कितना बढ़ा? 30 और 30% अगर मुझे करना है so 30 by 130. This is what we usually do. But in this case that is not what asked actually. Question is 2002 में जो आपका है वो 2001 को मैच करने के लिए कितना परसेंट रिड्यूस करना होगा? So you will have to compare your value with 160, right? So 160 का 130 करने के लिए कितना कम करना पड़ेगा मुझे? 30. You can see 160 and 130 का गैप दिख रहा है आपको is 30. Now you will have to reduce the total cost in 2002 by 30. Now I just need to convert this value into percentage and the base will be 160. Why? Because हम 160 पे कम कर रहे हैं. So 160 से हम जा रहे हैं 130 पे, ना कि 130 से 160 पे. So you need to be very careful about that. So 130 से लेकर 160 जाना या 160 से लेकर 130 में जाना, बेस का वैल्यू चेंज होगा. So 160 से 130 जाने के लिए आपको 30 कम करना होगा. Now in terms of percentage, I'll say after calculating this will be 316. You can directly divide this, or I'll say 3 by 16. I know 1 by 16 is around 5.75 or let's say 6. So 1 by 16 is 6%, for example. So this will be third time, because 1 by 16, in case you don't understand these things, you can directly calculate this. All right. So I know 1 by 16 is somewhere 5.75 or 6%. If I take approximate value, what I need third. So this will be 3 by 16. So I am multiplying this value by 3. So I have to also multiply this value by 3. This will be 18%. Do we have any options around 18%? Yes, option B. Alright, so this will be your correct answer. Option B. Now this is how I want you guys to understand, like any question from quant section, you must be ready to make a story so that you'll be able to understand what exactly going to happen in that question. Because अगर आपको question में क्या करना है और क्या हो रहा है ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, so it doesn't matter how much long or how many times you're reading that question. All right, so with this I would like to request you guys, please follow your CAT schedule, because the days you have is very less for now. Let's say less than 60 only, I guess so. So in 60 दिन का आप अपना एक schedule बना लो कि भाई हर एक का मुझे कैसे रिवीजन करना है, कैसे मॉक टेस्ट अपेयर करना है, अगर कोई स्ट्रेंथ में मैं काम कर रहा हूँ तो वीकनेस पे भी काम करना होगा, नहीं होगा, ये सारी चीजें आपको देखनी पड़ेंगी. इनफैक्ट आई वुड लाइक टू सजेस्ट यू, प्लीज वर्क ऑन योर स्ट्रेंथ्स ओनली. वीकनेस अगर आपको कोई लग रहा है किसी चैप्टर में, उसे अभी फिलहाल छोड़ दो. फॉर एग्जांपल कोई मॉडर्न मैथ्स में अगर आपको लग रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है, छोड़ दो गाइस. अभी वो टाइम नहीं है हमारे पास कि बहुत सारे चैप्टर्स को साथ में लेके चलना. ठीक है. सो दिस वाज अनदर एग्जांपल फ्रॉम कैट 2014 that I wanted to understand you guys, like how to approach to solve this kind of questions. Okay, so if you guys still preparing for your CAT 2024 and you want to improve your score, we have proper products on our website, that is askmba.in. You'll have to visit on the website. There are multiple products given, so you can choose accordingly or directly contact us for your planning for CAT 2024. All right, so see you guys in the next video. Thank you.